Well, hello there. I didn't see you for a second. Welcome to my Christmas cabin. I suppose you think this is a bit strange. Allow me to explain. But to do that, I have to go back a long time ago. All the way back to October. You see, back in October, the government was still shut down. Hardworking families who were suddenly struggling were going to the food banks for the first time, only to find empty cupboards. And that's when I made the mistake of saying this.
But here's where you get to be hero, because if everybody brings in 1 can, that's like 300 cans, which is pretty good. But we don't want to stop there. So to encourage you guys to bring in lots of cans, I'll make you a deal. In exactly 1 month, I'm running a race called the Glowing Gobbler, which is like a race through the Christmas lights at Newport News Park. If instead of 300 cans, you guys can get that to 350, I will run in a full Santa costume. Not only that, the more cans you bring, the fatter I'll get.
So here's how it was supposed to work. After 350, I would add a pound to my costume for every additional 20 food items. If the amazing PCHS community brought in 100 more than I expected them to, I'd have to add 5 pounds to my costume, which isn't so bad. The problem is, the PCHS community was even more generous than I was expecting them to be. And instead of donating 100 extra food items, they donated a total of 650 and also $603 for our favorite charity, St. Jude Children's Hospital. Oh, sugar plums. So this left me with several very important questions. How do you make a Santa costume heavy? Could I run 3 miles wearing 15 pounds? And even if I could, how could I film myself running in the dark? The problems are stacking up. Fortunately, I didn't have to solve them alone.
Hey guys, I got a problem.
And so while PCYT started working out the engineering, I just had to start working out. Because even though I once ran cross country and coached cross country, and even managed to hold on to some of my speed into my late 30s, in my 40s, I really started slowing down. I would already be hauling enough extra weight, so the idea of 15 extra pounds didn't sound fun. After just a few laps around the school, the dumbbells were killing my shoulders. There had to be a better solution. Fortunately, PCYT came through with a plan. By filling an old tool vest with sandbags, we could distribute the weight close to my center of gravity, creating less strain on my joints. I only had enough sandbags to add 6 pounds, so I made up the difference by filling it with rocks. So having solved the problem of how to build it, that left me with the question of could I do it? And so after a bit more training in my state-of-the-art vest and Santa costume, and maybe freaking out some of my neighbors, it was time for the race.
See that? That's it over there. It's time to go get warmed up.
Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave?
Good luck, runners. Stay safe. We'll see you at the finish line.
I filmed the whole thing on my phone, but most of it looks like this, dark and grainy. While I did get a few shots of myself, the answer to the question, can I film this? For the most part, that's a fail. And that's it. I ran the race. Kind of anticlimactic in the end, I guess. I think that...
Hold on, young man. You can't end the video like that. You've got to give them something exciting.
A boss battle, huh? Okay, I think I've got something. But I might have to go back past October, all the way to 1998. You see, when I was at Peninsula Catholic High School, I met a guy named Jason. I know, he doesn't look that happy in this photo, but he cheered up. Got a job, beautiful family. And now he's the guy that I run with more than anyone else. Which brings me to my next point. Jay has never beat me in a 5K. Which makes sense. He didn't start running until after college. And by 2015, when I was doing all of these high-intensity workouts with the cross-country team, he was just doing casual jogs around his neighborhood. But something's been happening lately. I've been running less, and Jay's been running more. He lost a ton of weight, running almost every day, and it seems like only a matter of time before he comes out on top. Which is fine, right? No, it's not right. He will never beat me in a race. You hear that, Jason? I don't care how much weight I'm wearing or how much weight you lose, you will never catch me. So even though the race was pretty hard on my Santa suit, as well as my shoulders, I started training again. And with a little help, PCYT started building a race course in the woods. PCYT is currently trying to build a winter wonderland in the woods behind the school, and we hope one day to make a nice run like the Glowing Gobbler, so we can have a Christmas race for charity, like our last 2 5Ks, which raised a collective $7,000 for some great causes. And even though there is no way I was going to let him win, on the off chance that Jason finally did come out on top, I prepared the nicest medal that $10 could buy at PetSmart. And the same day that PC let out for Christmas break, we got ready for our final showdown. So Jason won, which stings. But that's just pride. And I didn't have much of that left after being seen around town like this for a month. And as embarrassing as that is, I try to remember that it was all for a very good cause. So a huge thank you to the community for bringing in all this food and all the money that has put us just $400 away from hitting the fundraising goal for St. Jude that we've been striving towards for the past 3 years. And if you've made it this far in the video, please hit the like button, leave a comment, and be sure to subscribe if you'd like to see all the silly but incredible ways PCYT is making the world a better place.